Well, some people don't like it. Oral. You know?
Yeah, also, I forgot about that. I always
That
forget
does
that
happen.
people don't like that.
Well, that's fine. I mean,
Right, here we
know.
go. I'm gonna have a bite of this. Oh, fuck.
Is that good, Cam?
Oh, fuck, it's so good.
You're good, right? And tasty.
I love these cakes so much.
They do the job. You know.
Oh, man.
Speaking of the job, let's do this.
Let's do what? We
Bring
deserve
me-
this, dude.
We deserve this. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, I did a number of laps.
No.
I'm not gonna say what they are.
I deserve this.
Oh.
I've been good today.
I have.
It's so silly. But people say that when they haven't done anything.
Yeah.
They're like,
just
oh,
like
I've
now
had a-
when I just did
I've
this.
had a bad day. I deserve this.
Yeah.
That's not how anything works.
No.
We did work out today. I just eat anyway. I'll just eat whatever.
Yeah, I don't think I worked out enough to eat that that boy.
Well, you're having 2 more.
I
Right
definitely
now. They count. Right. Let's get my A game on there. Right?
Funny thing is, the chicken was okay.
Well, we
But
both
I'm
had
working
some.
a lot later. Again, this is just an excuse. But I just wanted to be like full, you know. Some later I didn't get like hungry and work. However, fucking banging lasagna that my wife made,
yeah, it was so tasty.
and these cakes were amazing. So it's always interesting when you have like something really nice and then something really nice, but in the middle you have something bland. It almost is better because then the last thing you have is like, oh.
Yeah, well, it's a contrast, isn't it? It's a contrast of flavour.
Now I'm just regretting I could have just saved the chickens to a day for another day.
I do like eating poorly. Not in terms not in terms of badness, but like in terms of
Things that are bad for you.
no.
Are you talking about food that isn't nice?
Yeah. No, I mean food that isn't bad for you in terms of like fast food, because sometimes that tastes good. But food that is just whatever, because then it lowers your bar again. So then when you have something that is good, it's even better.
Oh, so you're saying you
Like
you
abstinence. It's
appreciate...
almost like abstinence, but
Oh, you know about that.
I do know about that. I do indeed.
Do you want to hear something disgusting? Man?
What are you gonna tell me?
I don't mean disgusting in a gross way, just in a... These people...
What?
Do you know what an incel is?
I feel like I do, but I don't remember.
So it's this idea of like involuntary celibate.
Oh,
So there's these
like
guys
cut-
on
cut apart.
Reddit where... Sorry?
Celibate is in terms of you don't have any genitalia.
No, that's not what celibate means. I mean, being castrated does sometimes
castration,
lead
that
to
is.
celibate.
Okay, involuntary celibate.
Right, so
Okay.
celibate is usually used as being like, I'm not going to have sex.
Uh-huh.
I've decided that I'm not going to have sex, right? Which
Uh-huh.
is fine. Involuntary celibate it just means that I'm not having sex, not because I don't want to have sex, but because people won't let me have sex with them.
Well, anybody.
So that's what...
That's
it's like
what they.
this,
That's what they believe, is it?
they've coined this term now, and they're like, oh, we're incels. Like, we want to have sex with
yeah,
people,
I watched a
but...
documentary on it. Like a bunch of guys. They were
Like,
just-
and like, that's fine, okay, I get that they're sad, but like... But
that they've had a
the
hard time.
idea that grows, and I'm not saying that this is all incels, maybe people use it as just a, fun term or whatever, or a technical term. But what I see a lot is them being like, literally everyone is against me. You know, the whole world is against me. All these girls and or boys, depending on what their sexuality is.
It sounds like a mentality that comes into play during your teenage years.
Yeah, it's
And
weird.
that is kind of how you feel when you're a teenager. How a lot of people feel anyway.
I didn't
Is
feel
the-
that though.
is the- I never really felt it.
No,
too much.
even though I wasn't. I'm not saying that I was like
You were the
at all
perfect.
a stud.
You were the
Like,
perfect student.
I was a tubby boy.
You sat by the window at the back of the class.
I was weird.
You had.
I had a lot of friends, but I was like
had-
weird and I was
You
bullied.
had a harem relationship with.
But I always
6
felt like
girls.
there's probably girls that like
What?
not that they were into me, but they were like, that we were on the same
Wavelength.
level.
Right.
Not
Connection,
wavelength. I mean
connection.
in the sense of like, right, now you're a kid and you go, oh, you're a 6 or you're a 4, whatever. I always thought that there were girls
Especially
that
when I was a kid. Still don't know.
I rape women all the time.
You're right.
No, but like, you always go, is she out of my league or she, or is she the thing? I
yeah,
always thought there
sure.
were a couple of girls that were like on my level.
Right, yeah.
You know, that like it wouldn't be bizarre for them to like me.
Uh huh.
I just don't understand these people that...
Who rule it out completely?
Yeah, but not just that they rule it out. I get that that comes from like a self-conscious thing, but the people who blame then the women,
It's not their problem, is it?
exactly. It's
Obviously
like
the person in question.
it's like I mean we watch Nice
Always
Guys
feeling that way.
a lot. This you know Sorrow TV does these video series
Oh,
called
I
Nice
think like
Guys.
the movie.
Oh no,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
also a good movie.
Yeah, it is a good
But
movie.
it's bizarre. It's bizarre. The
It is
people
bizarre.
that go,
It's
who go, this
honestly,
is
it's quite
your
scary.
fault that I'm not having. Ugh.
When people blame somebody else for not being attracted to them, that is a problem. To
It's weird, and it is ironically very unattractive.
Oh, definitely. For sure. For sure. We are running out of funds here, Cam. We were on 90 at the start of this. Now we're on 68.
We should do some pro bending.
Will they give us
Get
money?
our funds up.
Can I level up?
Yes, I believe you can go back and play other levels.
Chapter menu. I'll have to do it all again though if I do that.
Oh fuck!
Let me try it. Right, that'll be our last resort. We will go to the main menu.
Got my life into pieces.
And we'll
This
see.
is my last resort.
Uh-oh.
Suffocation, no breathing, don't give a fuck about stop breathing. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no bleeding. Breathing.
Oh! You scratched the mic then, it scared me. It's like,
Yeah,
like a
that
cat.
was funny.
Thanks,
We didn't talk about top travel enough. I feel like I've pushed the topic. Let me ask you a question. New York.
Yes.
Would you say that was the
Big Apple.
was that the most disappointing trip you've been on?
It wasn't disappointing.
Okay.
I didn't expect much from it going in.
Oh really? Oh, that's good.
So it'd be fun. But yeah, I mean, it's just, I know cities aren't really my thing, like big cities
That's
like that.
crazy. That's the one
And
thing that I feel like is going to be a point of contention
Don't,
if we ever
like,
go traveling.
What you mean?
I
Cities? You love cities?
Love cities. I
Oh, well,
adore
the thing is,
them.
I love cities, the kind of city that New York is. Like, I like all the cities in Japan, even like Tokyo in Japan, which is strange. I don't know. It was sort of like commercialism of
What is
America.
happening here?
I'm just playing
Okay.
the game. I like the commercialism I don't like, you know? And America
Really?
is very intense in that way. I like the style of commercialism in Japan, but
Okay.
it was just like, I don't know, it was just a different vibe, and I just felt like I had to be on edge more in New York.
Did you
I
feel?
was on edge a lot of the time in New York. It was like, especially at night.
Do you feel that?
Alright, let's see.
Sorry. Do you feel that in New York your experience was maybe coloured by where you were in your life, or was it? Do you think a genuine experience? Do you think that if you went again, you would have a different experience, or?
Maybe, yeah, I think I was in a weird little spot when I went to New York, so I don't know.
It honestly blew my mind when you came back and you said, yeah, it was good, and that was like kind of your thing. You were like, yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
You were, you know, when you came back from Japan, you were like glaze-eyed, and you were like, oh.
Oh,
And you were very similar. I mean, you had some bad days in New Zealand, but overall, you were like, wow. You know?
yeah, I don't know. I only had like one bad day in New Zealand.
Okay, yeah.
I remember like only one, and that was after when I was on my own without anything to do. I was like, I'm so anxious. What's going on? I don't know what to bring down. But even then, that didn't last very long, and I cleared my head pretty soon. But like, yeah, I don't know. New York was fun. Like, I think I didn't have a lot of money when I went to New York,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was very like cautious about how much I was spending.
Yeah.
So that was already one concern.
That is a sucky thing as well. To be in a city, like, it doesn't matter where in the world you go. If you're in a city, like, and you don't have money, there's not a lot of things to do.
No, it's tough. It's tough because like food and everything. I love eating. Like when I travel, I eat lots, and I really enjoy that. You know, it's like one of the main reasons I go anywhere. But like I couldn't indulge. But the thing is, I had that problem in New Zealand. You know, I had even less money in New Zealand because it was after New York.
Yeah, but New Zealand isn't. You didn't go to a city. You went to for the nature, though. When you go to New York,
Yeah,
you don't go
yeah.
for Central Park. If you're gonna go to
What?
New York for Central Park,
What do you mean?
like in terms
No,
of like,
that's why I went. That was the only reason why I went, Cam, for Central Park. Do you know how
But
much
there
I
are
love
so
Central
many
Park?
better
Have you seen
places.
Friends?
I don't think they actually go.
Have
to
you
Central
seen-
Park in Friends that much?
But it's always there.
It's always illuminated.
They're always in the coffee
It's
shop.
wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Seventh.
6. It's the seventh Friends.
Seventh Friends, the park. And that's why I wanted to
Ross, Rachel, the other one, Phoebe, Joey,
Who did you
Channing
forget?
Tatum,
Monica.
Monica, Gunther, and Central Park. Remember how creepy Gunther was?
Yeah.
Going back and watching Friends. Fuck that. Going back and watching Scrubs. You're like, ooh, we've come quite far. You know? There's like a scene in Scrubs where like they make a joke out of about they make like a really like non-thoughtful joke about like a guy who wants to kill himself. And it's like you wouldn't see that again. I don't know. Why am I talking about this stuff? It's so complicated. This is not right.
It requires brain power. Well, I'm trying to do this. I think you can do this.
Give it to me. Here we go. I'll give you one more shot. I'll give you one more shot.
Give it a go. And if not, we're gonna go and try and level up because I think that's what we're doing.
Are we gonna do that? Or are we gonna watch My Hero Academia?
Oh, we're gonna watch My Hero Academia. So I can't play any more of this fucking game.
Yeah.
But when we play this again, we will level it. We will go back and we'll do the level before because that was really hard too. The first level.
You watched the episodes after they came out and you studied them, if you remember.
No, it was a joke.
Oh, was it? Well, you just fucking killed it, and I assumed.
No, I did actually. In the probe ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I was just watching it, and then I was like,
did it.
I was like, I see the lines now. I see the numbers.
I see the numbers, Mason.
Have another cake, Cam.
No, wait, I'm playing a game.
I'll feed you.
And wait. Oh, do it. Do it. Oh, I fucking have done a quick time event. What is this? God of War!
Oh, the new one's out soon.
Dude, should we...
Should we get God of War and play through it?
I kind of want to do that, but I also want to experience that game, you know, and it's hard to do that through Let's Play.
That game will make me cry, and I want to be on my own when I cry.
I don't want to be on my own, but I don't want to be like
own.
recording myself.
Yeah.
It is weird. I try my best to have this show be like a genuine representation. Fucking wow, dude.
I try my best to have this show be a genuine representation of who I am as an individual.
I did. Yeah. My father just looked at you then like, who is this man? Who is this boy in my house? Dude, this is a hard boy.
A hard boy.
Alright, fuck it.
Are we giving up?
What do you want to say? What do you want to leave this episode with? Oh, we should answer a question that was posed in the first episode. I messaged John a couple episodes ago, if you have been watching, that do they say the word shop in America? And he said, yes, of course. Thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. You have just helped.
I'll write it.
No, I'll write it. You message him if you want to write it.
I'll write it.
No, you... I'll tell you what. We'll do this. We'll send
One
him a
word
voice.
each.
We'll send him a voice clip because then he can be on the. Well, he can't technically. Hi, John. You're live on Legend of... I guess you're not live. This message is being recorded on Legend of Korra. We just wanted to say thank you because during one of the episodes, me and Jack were talking about the word store and how Americans say store. And we were wondering if Americans also say shop.
Do they? Is that how it
he
works?
answered the question. It turns out that they do.
There we go.
So
Thank
this
you,
is just
John.
a message saying thank you.
Thank you for your time.
And we both love you very much.
Love you, John. Mwah.
There you go. I hope he listens to that at work and gets in trouble for it. No.
Cam, you got 2 more cakes to eat.
Well, I'm going to enjoy them during My Hero Academia.
Sounds good.
Thanks for... And then, remember...
That's a bit.
Okay.